And Facebook, forget it. It's over. It's over. They're going to lay off thousands of people this week. The company is in turmoil. We may see Facebook tumble into obscurity. It may become literally MySpace within 5 years. According to Vice, Motherboard, watching Facebook burn, by all indicators, the metaverse is a wasteland devoid of any souls. Those who are too zealous or too well compensated to realize and admit how stupid it is. For now, while again, too well compensated. That's all that's left is dreamy-eyed developers who think they're really building something to help the planet still. You know, at this point, when it's just massive, corrupt conglomerate working with the governments. Or they're too well compensated to give a fuck. Well, I got stock options and packages. Your stock options have depleted 70% this year. How they doing? If you haven't ejected yet, from this one, it might be too late for you. You might just want to write it down to zero. For now, while Zuckerberg's main contribution has been to add legs to his company avatars and ship out nausea-inducing headsets needed to access this realm, he promises that this new world he's building should be ready in 10 to 15 years. He's done nothing but double down on this to his executives, to his board members, and to everyone beneath him in the company. Everyone is telling him he needs to diversify. He needs to plan on other things. Stop ignoring the core business. Figure out the advertising. Apple is hitting them left and right with both technical roadblocks and product innovation. Okay? So you need to figure out ways to work around these things and adapt your business. But he's got his eyes over on the metaverse prize in a Q1 earnings call here in 2022. Facebook warned that Apple's 2021 privacy changes to its iOS operating system, which makes it harder for third parties like Facebook to harvest data and target users, would be a pretty significant headwind for our business, to the tune of $10 billion in advertiser revenue a year. And earlier this week, Apple announced another change that will also hit Facebook. Apple will be considering buying ads in the Facebook app to be a digital purchase and get 30% Apple commission slapped on top of it. That means if I want to run an ad for my business and I go into Facebook and buy that ad through the app, through the Facebook Marketplace business marketplace ad system, if I do that on my device, on app, Apple wants 30% of that stuff now. And remember, Facebook and the company that were running the what's the Fortnite company that got into it with Apple earlier this year. When these things go to court, they don't work out well for companies that go up against Apple. They don't work out well. We just saw last week, Apple is a bigger company than Alphabet, Facebook, and Meta combined. It's over a $2 trillion company. I don't think you understand the kind of capital and wealth they're wielding. So if you think you're going to, again, you're running your own company into the goddamn ground and trying to fight this fucking monolith of Apple. It's not going to come out well. And they're supposed to lay off thousands of employees this week. A spokesperson for Meta declined to comment, but according to Yahoo, instead of referring to CEO Mark Zuckerberg's recent statement in the company's third quarter earnings call, saying Meta would focus our investments on a small number of high priority growth areas. The metaverse. That's what he means by that. The metaverse. He's got his eyes, again, blinders on. Eyes on the prize stuff. In aggregate, we expect to end 2023 either roughly the same size or slightly smaller organization than we are today, said Zuckerberg. Now, again, they've lost 70% of their value this year. It's November. He's saying they might be even smaller at the end of next year. But either way, what a meh prediction. It takes nothing to come out and go like, hey, next year probably be about the same or maybe even worse. It's like, what a meh prediction for your investor. And by the way, this will do nothing to bolster stock. Everyone is fed up with this guy. In any other company, this guy would be out. In any other company, this guy would be out way before now. Meta investors reportedly got more disgusted with Mark Zuckerberg's metaverse plans after he doubled down in the company's earnings call. If any other company had done this, You'd have activist investors writing letters, proposing alternative slates of directors, demanding change. I think Mark heard crystal clear what investors wanted, and he's made his decision. They're spending $15 billion a year on the metaverse, and they can't give us any mile markers. It's just a big hope. There's no mile markers because he's just building it as he goes. Like, again, it's almost like one of these tech shows that makes fun of development, where they go like, "Oh yeah, did you see we got new legs on the guys?" And they're like, "Great, how are we making money?" I don't know, but look, individual toe movement now. And it's like, okay. Are we going to make money anytime soon? No, but look, no webbing, and the artifacts are way better than they used to be.